All right, I'm on hole number 3 of the Paradise Islands tournament. I'm in my 99 account, playing with T4 and below clubs. A few T5s here and there. Picked up some free ones. Once you open up the tour, then it's available in the Golden Shot. It's available in, well, the Golden Shot, you have just about anything available to you, but it's available to you in your free chests. What are we on here? We're on hole number 3, which is the Oasis. First hole of the Oasis right here. These Oasis holes with lower developed clubs are not necessarily the easiest thing in the world. All right, we got the bounce-diddy bounce hole. The bounce-diddy bounce-diddy bounce hole. Oh, this is like playing putt-putt golf. And I'm taking an extra mile on a Titan. You could probably get this done. You could probably get this done. You brought a bigger ball with a big topper. You might be able to get your bounces better. And I'm doing a 30% wind adjustment on the drive and a 15% wind adjustment to the cup. And I'm still working the one to the cup, but I feel real confident about the drive. I feel real confident about the drive in my upper developed account because I've got a bigger extra mile. An extra mile 8. This is a really easy shot because you can see your stuff. You got all the right stuff. And I'm stuck having to bring, as far as distance goes, I have not developed any distance at all in my, let's see how many backspin my Guardian has. It has 82, so it does have the 70 I need for that one hole. Extra mile, big dog, Titan, the king of balls. They keep saying that this tournament's sponsored by Kingmaker, but Titan has something to say about that. The reality is that in most cases, you can get it done with a Titan. There are some holes that it just makes it easier if you use a Kingmaker because you're cutting the wind down, but you can get it done with a Titan. There's only a few holes with really big curl that the Kingmaker comes in handy, but the deal is that if you put on all the curl, you can't get on very much topspin. So there's a few of those holes that are out there. There's a few holes in this game that I can think of where like a 4 side spin ball would come in really handy. Okay, 30%, so that's 6. That's about a 3 ring pull, so I'm going to do a ring and a half. I'm going to hit it nice and easy. Hitting it perfect. I'm just trying to get the bounce, diddy bounce, diddy bounce. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. All right, perfect. Perfectly where I wanted to get. That's as good as I could get with that club. And not take any risks, and that's totally repeatable. 30% wind adjustment. That's key though, because it carries farther. I mean, like on the second bounce down here where this rough is, if you don't do the 30% up at the top, down at the bottom it carries like 60%. I mean, it carries way down there. And I kept clipping the rough. Hey, I'm glad my opponent's going this way so you can see what this shot looks like. You can, if you have a super accurate club like a rock, like an upper developed rock or an upper developed QB, you could go and you can get way down in there without having to do anything special, any overpower or anything. You can get pretty far down in there. But the shot coming from this side is not, well, let's look at it when my opponent gets there because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Put just a little bit of topspin on. I would rather be short. I would rather be a little short in here than to be long. So 2.9, and I still think I'm going to be a little too long. It's 2.5 per ring, so I'm going to do a little bit of an overpull here. My goal here is because I can't see it because of the ball guide. I'm just trying to limp up there. I don't need to get long. I'm okay being on the fringe right there. I still have serious work to get done, but on this hole is so easy to shoot long on. And if you're long, it's very easy to get caught up in the rough over there. Because of the hillside here, this is definitely like if you're a rapier firefly fan, this is one of those few holes that instead of stretching your topspin out, you actually want to imply just a little teeny bit of backspin and go straight at the cup. Because then you're not having to deal with the slope. You may have to do a slight little wind adjustment because you're farther away from your bullseye, but in the long run, it's a much better shot. So what my opponent had there, they're coming in out from the bottom side. In some respects, that might look like it's safer because you can end up down there a lot looking up. It's easier to go up the hill at the hole than it is to go get right up on it. I'm going to make a little teeny bit. I'm going to go half the flagpole to the right. And hit one ring great to the left. In the hole. All right, we got our eagle. These par fives are difficult just because your woods, like when you get on these par fives, there's some par fives in the game that you're in long iron range or short iron range, you can get like way up there. But on these par fives where you're in your wood range, the woods, when you have lower developed clubs, are still undeveloped as far as ball guide. And like the one club that I have ball guiding on the sniper, it only hits 160 versus the 180 for that big topper. So, I mean, that's 20 yards. So I need a bunch of topspin to make up that difference. And there's no way. There's no way. Like, hell, it only hits 160. It's only got like 3 topspin. So I have to come at it with a club that doesn't have a lot of ball guide. And I'm not really interested in getting in the rough there. I could go for it and be more aggressive. But the deal is I don't want to take there's other holes that I'm willing to take risks on, but not these par fives with this lower level account. Whole goal is minimum score. And so just go get the eagle and get the hell away from it. I mean, I might get lucky. Let's see where my ball guide puts me. So if I use a big dog with that, I am right there. How much room do I have? I don't have 20 yards. That's for sure. All right, I'll forfeit. I don't want to practice too much on those. I am doing a rough bump on that in my main account, but in this account, I don't have the clubs to do it. I can't get to that spot. I don't have a wood that can get to that spot that's not like the worst accurate club in your bag. All right, that was hole number 3 of the Paradise Islands tournament in the opening round of the rookie division. Thanks for watching.